Hey. Oh, no commercials today, huh? Okay. What's up? What's up? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's going on with y'all? Gemini. It's your turn, Jimmy. It's your turn, Jimmy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right back at you. Right back at you. All right. Let's see what's up. Shall we? It's in the light. All right, here we go. Ready? So. All right. You ready? Let's see what comes out. Whisper, type in Gemini, please. Gemini Collective. All right. We got helpless. All right. When you feel like you have no power. Vicious, feeling violent, destructive, and a need to be cruel. So somebody feels helpless, so they're spazzing out. Paranoid. When you feel afraid or don't trust others, and that feeling isn't based on actual danger. So somebody's paranoid, or some people are paranoid because they know what they did. Yeah, they know what they did. And the reason that they're helpless is because they cannot return to sender something that they initially sent out themselves. Okay. We got funny, laughing, feeling like making others laugh, or having amusing thoughts. Okay, you can find this to be, funny, hilarious. All right, got to be quicker than that. Appreciation. Strong more. Blissful. I knew something told me to get one more. One more. Feeling extremely happy or full of joy. Okay. So, there is someone, or there are multiple people here who are very appreciative, okay? Christmas time could be significant, or the holidays, or the next holiday, okay, which is Christmas. At least here in the States. Somebody could feel excited, okay, about the holiday that's coming up, something like that. Okay, maybe somebody got something planned for holiday, I don't know. But we will see. Shout out to Kev. Intuitive Kev. He came back. don't know how long he been gone, but I ain't seen bro in a while. But he came back the other day. So, you know, if y'all watch Two to the Kev too, which I know a lot of y'all do in my soul tribe, he's back. So he's got, you know, videos. In case y'all want to go check those out. New page. Oh, okay. Got you. That's why. Makes sense. That's why. I was wondering, I'm like, well, how come I'm not subscribed to the channel? You know, I thought I hit the button or something on accident or something like that in the past, but that's why, because you got a new page. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. That's my boy. Alright, let's go. So we got courage. Okay. The eye of the tiger. That's what I'm hearing. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the fear of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. Y'all remember that song? Somebody could be a boxer, okay, you know, or a fighter. Somebody could be a fighter. They could, you know, all my life I had to fight, okay. Envy, or the color purple can be significant, okay, or royalty. Royal diviner, okay, priests, okay, wrath. So this card, the way the card's laying down, it's cut the word courage off and it just says coup, right? C-O-U, a coup. So something like someone or some people trying to form like a coup, okay, against someone. Wrath, love, intuition, against somebody's love life. Okay, trust, but somebody trusts their intuition. Okay, so somebody's continuing to follow their intuition. Somebody cannot be fooled. Okay, arrogance. Trust. Somebody trusted in their arrogance, and their arrogance did not deliver. Because, you know, it blinds you and all. Somebody may be taking a trip or showing up somewhere. Okay, I haven't shuffled the deck yet. Alright. But the Fool, the Nine of Wands, the Empress. Somebody could be taking a trip or, you know, seeing someone in passing. Could be into a separation period. Okay, for some possibilities in the reverse. Blindness. So didn't I say it blinds you? I said it blinds you, right? There it is. Okay, that's the whole of it. Okay, somebody's arrogance, or some people's arrogance and pride blinded them, made them think that something was possible, and it will never be possible. It'll never be possible. Speaking of KF, okay, Kipper-ish deck. I gotta order one of those other decks. I forgot he's got like more decks. Okay, so it might be a poverty right now. Okay, due to some type of court verdict. Okay, or somebody could be in jail. All right, or this is upcoming. Yeah, return to sender. Okay, and call my energy back to me. Somebody's trying to draw from your root chakra. You know, might feel like your stomach's grumbling or something like that. Okay, it's not because you're hungry. And it's not because you're hungry. Okay, somebody's trying to take from your chakras. Specifically your root. Your root chakra and your shit, what's that other one? Sacral. Your root and your sacral chakra. Okay. There, you know. Okay. So So we got Jezebel, karmic masculine, and abuse with death magic. Look at this shit here. You know what this is showing me? This is showing me all of the attacks that they've already thrown, right? That have been hitting them, tearing their ass up. Just another one that they threw. We said that yesterday, didn't I? Like somebody did some type of death energy work. Got abandonment. Number 82, 28 can be significant. Unbothered. Okay, number 81, 18. 81 and 82 came out right after, one right after the other. 99, blocked. Jezebel, community. So it's a community full of Jezebels. It's a whole, it's Jezebel and her false prophets. Yeah, Jezebel and her false prophets, okay? Who you are unbothered by. You're protected, okay? Everything that thought you was blocked. You know, you chucking the deuces. On your way out the door. You got somewhere to be. Okay, I don't know. Some of you guys can be going on a trip or something like that. Somebody got a backpack. Animosity in the reverse. 76 can be significant. 79 and 67. 79, 97. Goodness. Somebody be born in 67. 57 chakras. 75. Divine masculine. Look at that shit there. I've never seen them come out like that before. Okay, so you and somebody are going to have a kid together in the distant future. Okay, look at this. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay. You got ritual. You got awakening, achievement, child, distant future, and starseed. Somebody's thinking about some false documentation. Okay. Somebody could have like a malpractice or a false business. Okay. Somebody could be laundering money, washing money through a business, a false business. There's a boss figure that's ascending. Okay. Out of some type of illusion or confusion, which means that the opposition is getting their ass toe up out the frame. Okay. What's up with this ritual card? Okay, so you and your person, divine feminine, divine masculine, you can be aware, okay, that there is a ritualistic work going on. I feel like it's out here next to the both of you because you're both conscious of it. You know what's going on behind the scenes, okay, so you really can't be thrown off, right? Versus people who have no awareness, you know, they'll either allow this energy to push them out of their spot, or they will give to gossip, to hearsay, you know, anything, okay, to get moved or pushed out of the way. Okay, but you guys are aware of this, which is why you guys are sitting at this achievement, or with this achievement. Change, karmic feminine. So there's a karmic feminine going through some type of change, bad change, all right? You guys could be having a child in the future. Could be twins for some of you. Starseed children. Number 9, somebody could be pregnant now. North Node. Transition. Somebody could be passing away. All right. Due to these two being protected. So since these two are protected, somebody else has to go. Okay. You know, there's 2 already gone right there. I mean, the grave is fresh for somebody else. It's fresh for somebody else. I need one more. Travel. So, someone's chakras are aligned enough, okay, or 2 people's chakras are aligned enough. I'm getting T's are crossing your T's, dotting your I's, okay? That's been done. So there's some type of any animosity or If there was a energy that was not allowing somebody to be completely balanced, it's been moved out of the way. Okay, so somebody's allowed to travel now. They're able to travel now. Okay, gift, soulmate, earth angel. Look at that. The both of you guys could have carry the same gifts, like gifts that work in tandem with the other person's gift. Like it's the way that your gifts were created to work together. Okay, I mean separate, yes, but together they do something else. When you bring your gifts together, they do something else, right? It's like Transformers or Power Rangers. Remember Power Rangers back in the day, right? You know, those of us that are old enough, you know, when it first came out, right? You remember when they had the, you know, their animals, right? Their, you know, they would call the however they would call it. They would call their, you know, the T-Rex, the pterodactyl, and you know, the rhino and everything, and they would get inside of it, and you know, they can fight bigger enemies, right? And then they will put them all together and make like this huge robot, right? It's given that. Okay, when you guys come together, when your gifts come together, it's like this thing is built. Like this thing comes together. It's like a giant, okay, in the spirit. Okay. Tanzania can be significant. Damn, son. Chris Brown. Why'd he just pop up? Are you in here, Breezy? Shout out to you if you are. Wouldn't be the first time. All right, let's see. Recent past. Gemini. Got the reader. Okay, somebody envies a reader. Okay, a reader that stands in their courage. Okay, so this is a copycat that tries to steal from a reader. Okay, Three of Swords. Yeah. So this could be an ex person. Your ex person or your ex potential. Okay, they were stealing from you. You know, watching you. Okay, either jotting down things to then go and read. Archangel Michael, please. To then go and regurgitate the information, okay, on their channel or on, you know, a platform or stage or whatever. Look, they'll betray you and then rush over, you know, to hop on camera and press record. Okay. You know, when somebody speaks, whoever this person is, when they speak, they can have a channel. When they speak on their channel, if you have discernment, you can tell by the way that they're speaking, right? That, you know, something seems scripted or, you know, it resembles somebody holding up a teleprompter in the background, right? Or, you know, somebody memorizing the things that they've written down, right? And then trying to say them real fast, right? In the order that they've remembered them in. Okay. Yeah. Artist. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Tower. Justice and the Five of Wands. So this reader is getting some type of justice, okay, which means karma is falling upon someone or some people's heads, okay, from the past. Six of Cups, Five of Wands. So these people are fighting over here. Okay, there could be a court case going on, or these people are fighting about a court case. The Devil. Yeah, Lucifer laughing at these people because he tricked them. And he said it wasn't that hard. It wasn't hard at all. You know, desperation and all. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Strength. So somebody wants to make a beeline towards you. Okay. So these people are fighting about somebody who is standing alone, or somebody who's been standing alone, building on their own. Okay, it's given chief cornerstone. Okay, somebody who's very good looking. Okay, outside and in. All right, Page of Cups in the reverse, the Fool reverse, which they're jealous of. Okay, envious of. So they take reckless action. Like, you know, they'll act off of their emotions, right? And then they'll act like they're not affected. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, come on. Confused Nine of Swords. And yeah, this is how they sit. This is how they wanted you to be sitting. Okay, but they're sitting this way. Okay, because they were jealous of you from the jump. Whoever this past potential person is, well, no longer a potential. Okay, they could have got left somewhere. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, maybe deserted you, threw you under the bus. Okay, oh, okay, I got you. So somebody, okay, so this person was supposed to be your potential counterpart, whatever. Okay, friend, whatever. They came to take from you, right? To stay at enough of a distance, not to have to own up or show up in some type of way, right? For the partnership, whether it's platonic or not, okay? So that they can take from you, right? Go on their platform, wherever they're at, to try to show up as you, okay? While keeping it secret that they're against you. So that basically you can give up your mantle, you can give up, you know, your position, so that they can walk in it, you know, and go on to the next person and do the same thing that you just did to you, or tried to. Okay, a loser, you know, yeah, a lazy fuck. Can't stand a fraudulent motherfucker. I can't stand it. Okay, King of Cups. Like, be the hell who you are. This person could be fraudulent in multiple ways. Okay, somebody could be on the down low, man or woman. All right. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody tried to say that you was moving recklessly for money, for finances, for opportunity. The Two of Wands. Somebody could be trying to say that you, look, lies, bullshit, Ace of Swords in the reverse, and confirmation. Somebody trying to say, basically, they're trying to say that you're everything that they are. Okay? That you do everything that they do. Okay? And it is plain to see that you do not operate in any of those ways. Because if you did, you know, the background of your life, you know, it would show. Yeah, it would show. If you were a liar, you know, if you were a cheat, if you were a thief, the background of your life, it would show. Okay? What's this lie here? Okay, you could have cut off communication with this person. Okay, or something could have been stopped from getting to you. Information, mail, even. Somebody tried to reroute something or slow it down, or be stolen mail. Yeah. Ten of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, somebody trying to destroy somebody's job or what they do for work. Or okay, so there's a King of Cups out here who is somebody's counterpart. Okay, divine counterpart. Okay, this person wants to give an opportunity. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, this can happen after you come out of a hermit mode. You can be coming out of hermit mode now. Okay, Four of Wands. Yeah. You want more? No. King of Wands. King of Wands out here who does not want to take accountability for something, but they want an opportunity. The Tower. And it looks like they already passed up or, yeah, confirmation already fucked up an opportunity. Okay. Two of Cups. Page of Pentacles. They could have took a different direction with somebody else. Two of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. They offset their destiny. So now they're trying to come back and hop back on track. That ain't how it worked, buddy. Okay. All right. The Emperor. I mean, you can still, you know, get your shit together, but it ain't gonna be with or for this Empress. Emperor, Ace of Wands. Three of Swords. Somebody got a sugar daddy? Or an emperor can be a sugar daddy to somebody? Or to multiple, like, okay. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's mom been out here lying their ass off. Lying their ass off, okay? Somebody's mom is a betrayer. I said mom. The United Kingdom could be significant. Don't they say mum over there? Like M-U-M? Scotland. Ireland. Nine of Wands. Yeah, this mother figure's been throwing rocks and hiding their hands. They've been spreading lies about their own kid or, you know, their own family member who's an adult, okay, to betray them, to betray their destiny, okay, or to get them to betray their destiny. I don't get how you're scared, or not you, but this mother figure. I don't get how they're scared. They're nervous. They're fearful, but they do this shit behind the scenes. Like, I mean, if you're big and bad, like what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Five of Cups, the Four of Wands in the reverse. This is that mother figure who got a fucking problem with staying out of their kids' relationships, their kids' marriage. Somebody's mama yeah, confirmation. Somebody's mother wants their son. Somebody's mom wants you. Okay, if this is you, your mama. Okay, I know it's disgusting as fuck. Okay, but somebody's mama wants them. It's disgusting. So they get in between their relationships, potential relationships, marriage. Okay, there could be a divorce out here that was caused because of this mother figure in the past, or a breakup, multiple breakups for some of y'all in the past. Yeah, a King of Pentacles could have been one of those people. King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Yeah, Most High said, hold on to my unchanging hand. Okay, the Star. Okay, so something was pretty rough, okay, to get through for somebody. The Ace of Cups, but you got through it. All right, and this Ace of Cups is on the other side of that, all right? Or, you know, it's where you are right now. Turned or changed. Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody tried to turn you off to love. The Eight of Swords. Somebody tried to put you and get you to entrap yourself, okay, because of some type of tower. All right? Or they try to put you through a tower so that you would doubt love. Okay, that's what all this was for. They kept sending people to you, right? False people. So that you would be worn down in your passions and your pursuits, okay, of love or of anything else. Knight of Pentacles. Let's look at the current. Come on. Okay. I left my other deck. Hold up. On my bed. Okay. So somebody's manifesting an Empress. Ten of Pentacles. Why are these people over here fighting? Trying to fight off what they manifested for themselves. Somebody can be from Memphis. Orange Mound. Okay, specifically. Florida. Tallahassee. Willacoochee, Georgia. Did I say that right? Okay, speaking of, is it damn, what county is it in Georgia? I can't remember what county it's in, but there's been this long going story of this young black dude who, this couple tried to steal, they stole a property from him that belonged to him, right? And the people in the town were in on it, right? Judges, you know, uh, police, everybody, okay? What happens to the couple that stole the house from him? They get in a plane to fly somewhere, and the plane crashes, and they both die. And I think that happened a couple years ago, right? But I'm friends with, um, damn, what's his name? Is it Eddie? Anyway, he's my friend on TikTok or whatever, and he's at the tail end of it. Right? Okay, got all the documents and paperwork and everything, right? I posted in the community section so you guys can look at it if you don't know. But it was just a precursor, right, to where we're at. Okay, like we're at the tail end of this thing. All right, which means things are getting wrapped up. Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Fool, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so somebody's Emperor is on their way. Okay, or they stepped out of a, feeling like they've been left out in the cold. Okay, I feel like you could have helped this person get over, something that occurred in the past, or maybe something that they kept, continuously thinking about, being brought back to mentally. Okay, you've helped somebody get out of that dark place, or somebody's helped you get out of that place. The Moon, Ten of Wands, which means the burden is left with somebody else. Because somebody has healed, okay? And somebody has worked off or burned off or gotten through their karma. Okay. Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer. Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. King of Wands. So somebody's in their feelings, tough, okay, heavy. They're trying to, save face or, wear a facade. Okay, you could be feeling this energy. Okay, for some of you. All right, just make sure you keep clearing your energy out, right? Calling your power back. Somebody's iffy about someone. Somebody's coming to a King of Wands and they're iffy, okay? Somebody's trying to offer something to a King of Wands, but they're remembering something about the past. Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles, okay. About a chaotic situation that could be going on right now, or the backlash from that chaotic situation. So somebody's coming in to propose something. This could be a date, okay? This could be a gift. Somebody's giving appreciation for something. Yeah, somebody wants to solidify something, a new beginning or a final start to something, okay. Something about new land, okay, or vacant land, to build on. So the land of milk and honey. The High Priestess. Somebody could be we saw a reader out here, a reader or an intuitive, or offer some type of spiritual service. Okay, somebody's customer base can be picking up. Ace of Swords, that is the truth. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's Ten of Pentacles is activated. Death. Ten of Pentacles, death. Okay, so your money can be your money can be generating faster. Okay, Archangel Raphael, block that idiot in the audience, please. Warned you yesterday, didn't I? Nine of Swords. And what I warned you about yesterday hit you. So what are you doing now? Y'all, you just hard headed. Eight of Pentacles, okay, Temperance, just hard headed. Somebody up crying all night, okay, somebody can't sleep because the truth is out or some type of clarity is out. Two of Cups. They're thinking or they're crying about a Two of Cups. One that they were in, okay, one that somebody is in with someone else now. The Eight of Swords and somebody is stuck somewhere. Ace of Cups. So they try to screw you over and they screw themselves. I keep telling these people, when you try to fuck over another person, you're really fucking over yourself. Might not feel like it, you might not think so, but I assure you, let time go by and you're going to realize that you fucked yourself. You did. Okay? Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Somebody could be watching to see if somebody's come in and offer you romance. King of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Her going down alone. Somebody's afraid. Okay, they're alone. Okay, and they have to deal with something. They have to put up with something. Somebody tried to have you trapped. This single, self-sufficient energy. They tried to have you trapped in your head. Okay, maybe you could have been for a little minute. The Fool, the Lovers, the Five of Pentacles, Judgment. Yeah, somebody took a leap towards something that they thought was better than you. Okay. And I say that because they tried to shit on you. They could have just went in that direction and left you alone, but they tried to steal from you, okay, energetically, to show up as you, shit on you, right? And then rub it in your face by showing up with whoever it is that they chose over you. But they chose this person over you, okay, and then they got left. They got left. Trying to be nice now. I'm trying to be nice. Okay. I am. I really am. Trying to be sensitive a little bit. Okay. So, better leave me alone. Better leave me alone. Page of Cups. Person wants to apologize now. I don't know. The apology's fishy. There is a fish in this cup. Eight of Swords. Yeah. Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody doesn't really want... They don't... Something about it being you, or something being you. Somebody has a problem with something being you. Okay, I don't even feel like you know this person like that. You don't. They can know of you. They could have been working against you this whole time behind the scenes. For some of you, this is somebody who hates that you have, your own. I don't want to say clout because we don't work in that, right? We don't give a shit about clout. But something about the attention that you get. How you draw or you pull in people. Okay, and you don't abuse that. Right? You're not here to abuse. Okay? You're here to, do what you've been commissioned to do. And that's what you're doing. Okay? And somebody just regrets that they got caught up. That they couldn't get away with what they tried to get away with. Why you think you in situations all the time? Because you refuse to grow up. Because you refuse to deal with your feelings, your emotions. Okay? The Emperor. Somebody's like, I'm a thug, or I'm a gangster, I'm a G. I can't be seen having emotions, feelings. Not knowing or realizing that they're operating out of a toxic feminine energy. Those overly masculine men, right? That try to overcompensate. Yeah, they're acting in karmic feminine energy. So as they would like to say, acting like a bitch. Okay? Page of Swords. Okay, somebody's got their eyes on this Emperor. This Emperor has their eyes on this Page of Cups, Eight of Swords. So like I said up in the beginning, right? You and your person know what's going on. So that's this emperor watching this person. There could also be an emperor, okay, if I read this another way. There can also be an emperor out here who can't sleep, who's having some type of phobia. Somebody has some type of phobia or something like that. Okay, but I don't know. You could be their phobia. The world, the hangman. Okay, something that you're doing is stopping something that they're doing. Okay, or something that they've been doing. It's got eyes on them. Okay, somebody or people see the truth about whoever this is. The hangman and two of pentacles. Somebody's mask is faltering. So whoever this page of swords is, okay, this could be I don't know, it could be somebody investigating this person. Okay, this could also be like somebody's kid. Somebody could have a son who's really, really intelligent. Okay, really, really smart. They could be seeing their father do something. Okay, so and it's odd here too because this is a corrupt parent that has an upright child. Like somebody's child is about justice. They're about fairness. Okay, they don't, they don't care who it is. Not even their father. So somebody could be dropping some information about their father, bringing some clarity about their father. Okay, that has been keeping an empress, high priestess or an emperor, high priestess in a stuck position. Okay, trying to keep a hold of them or keep them from moving or keep them from doing whatever it is that they were commissioned to do. Page of Wands, a star. Somebody could be telling on their dad because they're a weirdo. It could be even somebody's father who's obsessed with you. If you're this high priestess, somebody's father is obsessed with you. For some of y'all, this could be even in your own family, this emperor. Okay, and their child, so your cousin. This emperor could be your cousin for some of you. Star, Seven of Swords, they try to steal your destiny. You know with all this destiny swap bullshit. Seven of Swords reverse, Seven of Wands reverse. Somebody cannot defend themselves. They got caught and they can't defend themselves. Okay, Queen of Swords, look at that. Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords sticking out the back. Confirmation. Oh, this Emperor's jealous of this Page of Cups. Yeah, they're coming to offer assistance to this Nine of Pentacles single energy to get them out of a Eight of Swords, okay? Or this could have occurred in the past for some of you already. Like you coming into contact with somebody or coming to the realization of who somebody is to you, okay? Could have helped you, bring you out of some type of Eight of Swords energy. Remember how I said that you helped bring this person out, right? Your person out. Going back to or thinking of the past and rehashing things. You guys did the same thing for each other on opposite sides. Strength, exactly. Ten of Swords. Everything is fine. Nine of Wands. Ace of Cups. Oh yeah, I like it. Knight of Cups. Yeah, this connection is beyond strong. Like I don't have a word for it. Fortified. Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups. Five of Wands. So the truths come out, okay, within this group about each other, to each other. So everybody feels betrayed by the next person. Okay, so they're fighting. There's no loyalty amongst thieves. I don't know why you guys... Nine of Cups, who cares? Ten of Swords. Death. The Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune. What? Somebody really did that? So why do these people think that they could throw death magic at the Most High? Somebody could even try to do a love spell on the Most High. Oh, so somebody could have got caught attempting to unalive someone. This could be a hitman. Death, the world. There was an audience as well. So there was an audience watching to see when somebody got taken out. Queen of Wands, Six of Swords, the Chariot. Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Tower, the Fool. Somebody wants you to feel not confident in the way that you look. Somebody wants you to be insecure. Oh, I just said incurable. I was not trying to say that. So something is incurable. Four of Cups. Something that somebody neglected or rejected. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles. Ooh. Egypt can be significant. Okay, ancient Egypt. Four of Wands. Okay, this could be traveling for a wedding or a... Yeah, Six of Cups. Somebody could be getting married. To their past life love. The Magician that they manifested or that you've manifested. Page of Wands. There's some good news coming in. Alright. Current energy. Good news. Okay. Okay. I think that shit's funny. Screw you over, get caught, and they mad at you. Just refuse to address themselves. Ain't that shit crazy? Well, the way that I picked the deck up, it's the devil in reverse, but I'm holding it in reverse, I believe. Yeah. So, the enemy's hand's been exposed, like completely. Completely. I don't know, somebody can go by Lee, okay, or that could be somebody's name, Lee, L-E-E, Leah, God, Lee, come on. Damn it. All right, let's hear this when we get out of here. All right, near future, Gemini. Ace of Swords. So clarity, breakthrough, okay. Eight of Pentacles, some of you guys can have a breakthrough in the area of work. Page of Wands, okay, this good news could be coming in the same area, work, okay, having to do with your work. Six of Pentacles. Six of Swords, okay, this might fast track you forward, okay, or upward. The Moon, both, you know, what is it, onward and upward, yeah, okay, the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody that owns a business or an industry, okay, feels like you could run, like if something were to happen to them, they feel like you can run whatever industry this is all on your own, okay, something that they've seen you build, okay, tend to, nurse, build, okay, take care of. So for some of you, this could be somebody who wants to give you, their company, strength, The Eight of Wands. Somebody wants to turn their company over to you. Somebody could be older, okay? Somebody can want to leave everything to you, everything they have. I don't know, so this person cannot have children, or they do have children and, you know, they're not trying to leave whatever they're wanting to give to you for their children, okay? Okay. Four of Cups. Somebody could be lying about what happened in a relationship, what happened in a union, okay, death, or a potential union, something that didn't even make it there. Five of Cups. Somebody could say that they broke up with you, or that, you know, they left you behind or some shit. You see, like, somebody cares about public opinion. Somebody cares about what people think. Yeah. Because why the hell, you know, would you be trying to make something up about what happened in your relationship? Who gives a shit what happened? You know what I'm saying? Who are you telling, like, who are you telling this to? Who cares? Like, somebody loves attention. They love to be seen and admired by people, right? Which is nothing wrong with that, but when that's the whole of your life, or you do devious shit because, or so that you can gain attention, like, you got your priorities mixed up, okay? You're putting the cart before the horse, or you're putting something there that don't even need to be there in the first place, okay? The Magician. Yeah, somebody's mad about what they manifested for themselves. Being sneaky, being a liar, okay? Hiding their feelings, their emotions. This person is such a damn fraud and perpetrator. They show up as if, you know, it's all smiles, right? As if everything's chipper, everything's cool, right? I'm telling you, somebody got a platform here, okay? You know, you would never think that whoever this is the way that I'm describing, but they are, okay? They can be real handsome or real pretty, okay? They can come off, you know, real soft-spoken, or, you know, somebody's inspiration is secondhand, okay? Which means it's watered down. Which means it doesn't hit the same. Okay, you might be able to fool those initial, you know, subscribers that you have, right? Okay, you know, everybody's at different levels. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've all had the wool pulled over our eyes before. Okay, but I feel like there's some people that's coming up out of this. The Tower. Yeah, somebody's gonna lose their subscribers or their following or something like that. Okay, like, I was gonna call the motherfucker's name out last night, but Spirit's like, you know what? Spirit's going to expose it. Like, it's going to be a great fall for whoever this is. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Because they were warned to stop, and they just kept it going, or amped it up. Double down. Tower, the Five of Cups. The Eight of Cups. The King of Cups. The Ace of Wands, the Star. Somebody could be trying to elicit the help of a King of Cups. Ace of Cups. Oh, somebody's about to express how they feel to someone. These is big feelings too. Big feelings. Two of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Somebody just gonna say, fuck it, I'm doing it. The Lovers. Temperance. Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. You know, it's like being nervous to send a text, right? Or, you know, an email or a message or whatever to somebody, right? You've been writing the text out, you know, deleting it, or you've been writing out and just saved it as a draft, you know, you never send it or whatever, or somebody never sends it. And then that one day they're just like, you know what? You know, because time is, you know, of the essence, right? Somebody feels like, you know, if they don't strike now while the iron's hot, then they won't get another chance to do so. So somebody's going to seize the moment, or seize the day. Carpe diem. Somebody could have a Carpe diem tattoo on their forearm. Okay, their chest, their back, stomach, thigh. The Knight of Pentacles. So this is like somebody driving in a boat, right? And there's holes in the boat, or out of nowhere, there's 2 or 3 holes in the boat, okay? And the boat is filling up with more water than you can throw out, or they can throw out. The Hermit, the Fool, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody like trying to get away, okay? But their boat is sinking. Hold on. All right, almost done. 8 of Cups, Death. Okay, somebody trying to rush. They're running. Somebody trying to make it somewhere before a deadline, or before a place closes, or before it's too late for something. It could be already too late. Okay, depending on who it is. Judgment. Okay, so this is the person that wants to express their feelings. That's rushing in. Okay, 2 people rushing in. One that you let go of, or that let go of you, try to humiliate you. Okay, and now they look stupid and feel humiliated. Okay, then they're trying to save face as if everything's fine, but they're falling the fuck apart behind the scenes. And the other one is your counterpart. The Hangman, Temperance. So they're both rushing towards you, or you and someone else are rushing towards someone else. 6 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups. You could be seeing 88 or 888. Somebody's already made a decision when it comes to a love situation. Okay, it's not like anybody's deliberating or anything like that. They've made the decision. It's happening. Okay, High Priestess, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. So like I said, somebody's coming out of hermit mode. It's like somebody explodes out of hermit mode. Okay, they could gone through a glow up. This High Priestess, or Hierophant. All right, so they could be looking, different. They could be looking younger. They could be looking fine and sexy. Okay, Death, Transformation. The 4 of Swords. It's too many. Five of Cups. 5, 4. Okay, so something's decreasing somewhere. 9 of Cups. When it comes to somebody's wishes or what they want, Page of Cups. That's why they want to apologize, okay? That's why they want to make something right, which they cannot make it right. The 9 of Cups, okay? Don't forget what some confirmation. I don't care what kind of apology somebody has, okay? And it's fake, okay? If a person does not apologize at the moment that they realize that they've done something wrong, okay? It's fake. Somebody's really sorry, if somebody really, gave a damn the moment that they realized that they were wrong for whatever they did. Okay, that's the moment they should have, said something. Okay, corrected something. But they didn't. Because they thought they were getting away with your energy, okay, with your mantle, smiling in somebody else's face. And that's the person that betrayed them and pulled them away from you. Thank God they did, okay? King of Cups, King of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. The Star. 10 of Swords. 8 of Cups, Page of Swords. So this High Priestess has all these people in hermit mode. Or hiding. So if you're separated from somebody, they have to work on their finances. Okay, or that's what they've been doing, building their finances. Confirmation. To be able to provide whatever it is that they feel like you deserve to be, provided. It looks like they've made it to that goal, whatever that goal is. There's an issue. There's a warrant that's been issued for somebody's arrest. Somebody's running. Yeah, this could be a police officer, somebody that works for the government, or something like that, or has a high position. Excuse the noise, y'all. So this is the equivalent of like an officer being found out about, right? And they find out before they get back to the precinct or before they, go back to wherever they're used to showing up at or checking in at, right? They find out that they're caught, or, that they might get arrested if they step back into the building, right? So they just go straight to, packing a little bag or something and trying to run. Okay, but police or detective or something can already be dispatched, like to this person's home, to this person's job, places this person frequents. Like there's nowhere for somebody to run because everybody has their eyes peeled for whoever this is. Okay, I'm telling you, a certain judge gave like an order, a warrant. Your family members could be some of these people. All right, last few, and we out of here. All right, Spirit, let's wrap it up. The Hierophant reverse, Five of Pentacles reverse, and a Three of Pentacles upright. Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Queen of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Okay, be careful of somebody in your family coming to, break bread with you or inviting you somewhere, okay, because it's a setup. Somebody's trying to invite you somewhere that something is set up to happen to you. Okay, now this could touch bases on the party that I mentioned the other day in the reading. Yeah, it does. Like a fake function that's set up just to lure someone in, and the party or the function or the get together is being used as like a cover, right? Just think of it's covering the outside perimeter while what's going on the inside is like an actual murder. Okay. The Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody gonna try to invite you somewhere. Okay. Do not go. I believe I mentioned that the other day about not going somewhere that you're invited to, okay? By family or people that are connected to your family. Relatives. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, Death. Justice. I'm telling you, they're trying to set you up to unalive you, literally, for whoever I'm talking to. Literally, there's no mistaking it. Okay. The Lovers. Eight of Wands. Knight of Cups reverse. Queen of Wands reverse. Nine of Swords reverse, the Tower, Two of Cups, Six of Wands reverse, Two of Swords reverse, Death, and the Five of Swords. Okay. Careful of King of Pentacles, okay? This person will play the role until they get you like good and cornered. Okay, somebody wants to play the role of being apologetic, of being sincere, of being wanting to work hard at something, okay, to move something forward, okay, having given the depiction that they've moved on from people, places, and things in their life that are detriment to them. Okay, this is the type of person who does not learn. Okay, they don't learn. This is not somebody's learning capped off at a certain age. Okay, whatever age that they thought that they knew everything. Okay. Somebody's dead emotionally vacant. And there could be a Queen of Wands in the reverse. That's a pedo out here. A feminine, female. That's a pedo. Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, heavy Scorpio. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So there's a union happening. There's a tower, and then there's a face to face. Okay, it's behind the scenes. It's not going to be broadcast or anything like that. It's private. Yeah, there can be an actual death here. This could happen in someone's travels. This could happen at somebody's job or while somebody's doing some type of work. It could be spiritual work. Okay, and be careful not to like fly off the handle or anything. Somebody's trying to get you to react. Okay, they could want you to, show up in a Queen of Swords reverse type energy. Okay. To try and prove something. Okay. Same shit, different day. All right. Any advice here? But Jimmy. Queen of Swords, they want you to be in the reverse, though. So just make sure, Three of Swords, something that someone is saying, some type of truth somebody is saying is breaking somebody's heart or breaking some hearts. Two of Wands reverse, the Fool reverse, the Tower reverse, the Ace of Wands reverse. Five of Swords, the Six of Cups. The Eight of Swords, somebody going to prison. Straight like that. I kept getting flashes of, I ain't going to get graphic or nothing, but, I saw somebody in prison, getting handled. Yeah, handled. People moving recklessly toward them in a confined space. Somewhere where there's nowhere to go. Two of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Swords, somewhere that somebody was warned about. This could actually be like a warden or something like that of a jail, prison. Ooh, and when they find out that this person is a thief and a snitch, a thief and a snitch. A thief and a snitch. Okay, somebody is not, yeah. I would hate to be this person. Don't leave there, Gemini. I would hate to be this person. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep looking forward to the future. All right. Don't be tripping off the past, and don't be future tripping. All right. Be in the moment. Live in the moment. Okay. So you can live life and actually enjoy it. Okay. What's going on outside of you? Do not even worry about it. What you cannot control, do not even worry about it. Okay. And when it comes to, these people getting their get back, man, leave it to the Most High. Leave it to the Most High. I don't care how much you're provoked or, pissed off and want to do something. I'm telling you, God's payback, but not really payback. But God's vengeance is the word that's coming up. We saw wrath over here. Can't nobody do it better than the Most High can do it. Okay? And you'll see that if you let him handle that. Okay? If you handle it in your own strength, then it's going to be considered as being handled, right? You got it. You're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Let God do it. Let your ancestors do it. All right? No matter how much these people try to provoke you. Okay? All right. That's it, Jimmy. I'm out of here. I'll holler at y'all later. If I'm doing this channel, book personal infos in the description section. Keep your, spiritual fences up. All right? Okay, your boundaries. Put your protection in place. Things of that nature. Some gonna be a surprise. It's gonna come out of nowhere. All right, I'm outie. I'll holler at y'all later. Have a good day. Be easy. Stay prayed up. All right, later.